And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is No Cap Space WBB dipping into the luxury tax, part of our interview series where we go get some of the best and biggest names in women's basketball. And I don't know if they can get much bigger right now than the reigning SEC Player of the Year, star of the Texas Longhorns, Madison Booker. Maddie, thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate you being on.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
So I got to ask, what's the summer been like for you so far? I mean, we are finally kind of getting into the period where it's preseason for the college season, and you've been busy. You've been an international traveler, seeing several countries and seeing the world. What's been the highlight so far?
I mean, it's really just basketball. I mean, like you said, international USA basketball. We even went to Canada as Texas, kind of representing the US. So it's been straight basketball from the day school ended to when school starts again. So
when you're doing like a full summer and there's no real break like this, like where do you find your downtime, and what do you do as kind of your ability to, I guess, find a break within all of the madness, if that makes sense?
yeah, I think, summer is definitely different just because, it is supposed to be your break, but at the same time, it's not, as hardcore as when you start your season with your like college team. So I think it's not as, high pace. Well, I mean, it's still, you're playing like a high level basketball, but it's not just how you would kind of practice for like a college game, stuff like that. So I think, just kind of between like competitions or like when my like little downtime is, just kind of back up, take a little break from basketball and it's kind of just reset my mind. But,
Yeah.
It's not really any breaks, but, just it's not as kind of like hardcore either. So it's really not that hard to find a recovery. So I think, I still took my breaks here and there during the summer, but.
Did you manage to get home at all? Like back to Mississippi, or was it more kind of people coming to you?
Really just people coming to me. Did not go home at all. Did not really get a kind of break where I went home, but I'm going home today.
Oh, nice.
So that's been my only time before the season going home. But yeah, I mean, my family, they always kind of support me. They came out to Canada, watched me play. I spent some time with them in Canada. So, I mean, that was good. So I saw them a couple times like throughout the summer.
Do you have a family comfort meal? Like when mom comes in, is there one like, you have to make this dish for me so I can have it when you're in town type thing?
No, it's more like when I go back home, I need this type of meal. I really don't tell them like to kind of cook here. Or like when they come to Austin to cook for me, this is their vacation time. But when I go back home, I got like catfish. Like that's Mississippi. That's Mississippi's finest right there. It's some catfish with some hot sauce.
Oh.
So that's what I'm gonna have Sunday. So I'm happy.
I like that. That's great. I'm very much the same. Like when I go home to New York, like there's one pizza place there that I think has since closed, sadly. But like when I was working a job in high school and like I'd get my little paltry $150, $200 check for putting like little plants in pots. And I came back and I was like, $150. I'm rich. I'm made in the shade out here. Come into the pizza place and be like, I'll take the chicken vodka slice this time. Thank you very much. Like it's always the best when you get back to like that home restaurant, that place that knows it, that knows you. Does this catfish place, like, is this neighborhood spot? Like when you come in, they're like, yo, this is
my aunt's like, she has to do it. My aunt has to make the catfish. Like, no, it's no restaurant, no place. It's I go to my aunt's house. I'm like, I'm back home. You know what I want? It gets delivered.
Oh, even better. That's the service you get though when you're a reigning SEC Player of the Year.
I guess so.
So what's the travel been? I mean, you mentioned as Texas, you guys have played Canada. You were out at the FIBA Americup. I saw you when you were doing trials in Colorado Springs. And that roster just was so much fun. I mean, even before you guys headed to Chile, like looking and watching you guys on the floor for who was actually just trialing to be on that team. How much fun is it when you get those kind of showcase moments where it's people that you see in the regular season and that you're playing against, are talented, but you get these, occasional yearly pieces where you're like, finally, I get to be on the receiving end of like an Olivia Miles pick and roll, and I don't have to defend it. She gets to look for me. Like, what's that like?
I mean, well, for one, I'll be trying to, kind of like steal their plays or, learn some of their plays, kind of scout, like we might see them next year again. So I'll be trying to kind of be like, oh, like, like what play y'all got next for us? Like what y'all be doing against but no, I think it's fun when, a lot of, stars of like college hoops just come together and kind of just play as one, play for something that's greater than themselves, like greater than a program back at home. But, just playing for like a whole country. Just kind of like putting our pride aside and kind of, just playing together. Looks like it's a basketball sport. So no, it's definitely top 10.
Yeah. Is there anybody in particular that you enjoyed playing with the most? Like where maybe you're looking at them going, okay, maybe next level, we're going to, that link up might happen up there.
I would say one person I enjoyed playing with. I always have to say like Iowa Star, like Hannah Stokey. I think I like playing with her. She's a great vibe off the court too. So I think when she's on the court, is different. She got like a dog mentality, very fiery. Just make the right plays, hustle plays, the extra plays. So it was definitely fun playing with her.
Yeah. What do you learn just as a player? Given where you were last year, the year that you had last year, and then you go to an event like this where maybe something is being asked of you that's different with respect to your game or where you slot into a lineup or a rotation. I mean, how valuable are these types of things to help the versatility in how you play?
Yeah, I think I play at Texas. My head coach is Vic Schaefer, and one thing he harp is that defense, man, defense. And I would say this time at USA, I really, offense wasn't there, but I would say I definitely try to play on the other end, try to get kind of some tips, steals, try to, just kind of like stop the other player that I'm guarding. I really never kind of just touched on that end of the court. It's last year, I tried a little bit. My first year, I know I didn't try. it was the worst performance ever for me. But I would say I think just kind of playing basketball on both sides of the court. That's kind of what kind of really kicked in for me. Really first time ever I just really played both sides of the course, and I felt tired on the defensive end because I actually tried. So, but no, I think just also kind of like playing different roles, just playing a different role other than, having to be like the scorer or whatever type of role the best player has, I guess y'all would say. But just kind of just finding a different thing I can bring to the team.
Yeah. Is that more of something where you enjoy being maybe a facilitator a little bit more from that forward spot, or you are enjoying just like the defensive stopperishness? Like, was there one element of the game in particular from this USA trial and Americup where you were like, I enjoy doing this part of the game maybe a little more than I had originally anticipated that I would?
No, for sure. I mean, like you said, just kind of passing from that forward position, just kind of, getting the ball moving like left to right, even just like on the defensive end, getting tips, getting stops. I found joy in it. I mean, I need to learn how to find it. I mean, I'm going back to Texas right now and playing, but I play defense full court. So, I did, learn to enjoy that side too, while also, playing offense and just like keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah. I feel like that's within the women's game right now. We're starting to see that start to kind of translate over, right? Like point forward in the men's game has existed for, a long time, like LeBron and Magic and those kinds of players. And then over in the women's game, I feel like we've had point forwards before, but maybe not in the way where like AT right now kind of feels like the standard bearer in the W. They're starting to do it with Angel in Chicago, where like she's starting to kind of be a little bit more of that. And I feel like that's kind of the next evolution of the women's game is like if you have a forward that has that ability to run the offense, it's just kind of like a force multiplier in a lot of different ways. Do you feel like that's maybe like a uniqueness to you that you can have? And now that you've dipped your toe into that side of the pool, I guess, of playing that type of game, that's like another dimension that you can bring to Texas this year, provided that, Vic is okay with you free balling a little bit off that forward spot.
I mean, no, yeah, for sure. Like, definitely going to bring it to Texas. I mean, like, even my first year when Rory went down with her ACL injury, I had to go from the wing to point guard position. I think kind of there was kind of learning how to balance, be a point forward and be a scorer for the team. I think I'm still learning how to balance that. I think that's a very hard thing to balance because you don't know when you're passing too much. You don't know when you're like, you need to like give it up. I mean, sometimes you do know we need to give it up, but I think it's just part of me wanting to get my teammates involved too. Maybe sometimes I can do it a different way, try to score and then get them involved too. And it's kind of a very hard thing to juggle. I'm still learning it, but no, I'm definitely bringing Texas this year.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. Did you learn, like, what were some biggest takeaways that you had from last season and particularly the two games against South Carolina there? And, the discussion about when a team that has that defensive intensity really decides to like throw it at you specifically. I mean, what were the takeaways and the things that you were like, okay, this summer, whether it's, from the holistic, like on floor part of the game or, what's happening up here in the game, these are things that I need to improve on that like you self-scouted last year after those losses. Did you have anything like that?
I really think I try to avoid them games, even watching film of those games. I mean, I feel like not really just me, but as a team, I think after those two losses, we kind of just talked about it and just said, like we do understand that their focus is on one person. And basically, like we all need to step it up, be threats on that end of the court. I think it really wasn't just a one-person thing or like I need to change something. I mean, we all need to change. It was like whatever happened in that game, we needed to change. We needed to do something different. Spacing details, like focus on details more, focus on timing more. Just like it's little things that wins the game, and I think that's why we kind of got stumped them 2 losses to South Carolina, and but yeah, I think it was more of a team thing. Just we need to do better as a collective. But yeah, I think that was kind of our own team observation that we saw of ourselves.
Yeah, definitely. It was interesting because looking at how you guys were all of last year and how good this team has the capability to be this year, I think it makes you guys really exciting to watch. I covered Jordan Lee when I was working in Sacramento, and she was still over at St. Mary's in Stockton. And it was crazy. Like when she went to Texas, I was surprised that she joined up with you guys, but then I started to watch her and how good she was defensively and was like, oh, okay, this makes a little bit more sense now. Is there anybody on the team this year, just in conversations with them over the summer or kind of hearing how they want to become in this year, is there anybody that you think that we should be watching that we maybe aren't talking about enough right now between, you or Rory? Like, is there anybody else that's in that mix that should be discussed?
I mean, yeah, you like you always have Bree Preston, our backup PG. She's just a fun player to watch. She's so electric on court. I mean, like you said, Jordan Lee. Then you got Taya from Boston College, a transfer that came this summer. I think her motor is one to watch. Just a hustle player, just getting like extra possessions for us. Just a very fun player to watch, and she plays very, very hard. I think Ashton's going to be one. She's very crafty. I think once you look at her, you don't think she is, but she's a very smart player. She's crafty around the rim. She can shoot threes. Also, Brea Cunningham from Arizona. I mean, big presence, strong, can finish around the rim. I think, Coach ever loved his post players, and I think he has another one that has replaced Taylor. You have Kyler and Brea now. That's going to be, a very tough assignment for the other team.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, like this is our team, and we have like two like international kids. Low from like I forgot where she came from. Oh my gosh, I know it because I have friends on that team too. I cannot think right now. It is currently early in the morning.
I was gonna say it's not even 10 a.m. where you are. You're fine.
But I mean, like honestly, the full team is gonna be fun to watch. I mean, this is a new team. Like right now, we have 6 new people. I think that's right. I don't even know. Like we just had like our whole team is basically new. So, I think we're still trying to figure out the pieces right now, trying to figure out, how we're gonna gel in together. And I think that's what like the our trip to Canada was just kind of like the first step in seeing like how we look as a unit. And that was only with like 10 practices. So we lost the last game, but yeah, I mean, like these are players that I think should be talked about more. My team, I mean, like that's why they came in Texas. That's why Coach Shape recruited them. I mean, they're good players.
Have you gotten them into the world of Legos?
No. It's really just like me and Bree and Rory. That's just like that Lego world right there. But everybody else, I don't know what they be doing.
Is that a I was gonna say, is that a singular presence like for you? Like, is that a solitary activity? Is doing Legos?
Oh, for sure. Oh, especially during the season, I'm gonna have to like right now. I think I've been slacking lately. I just have all these Lego boxes just stacked up, haven't even built yet. It's so many. Like I think I got 10 that's unbuilt right now.
Okay,
and then a couple that I have to like go back and rebuild because they fell apart. But
is there one you can grab? Like if I get up and go get my Lego real quick, and you get up and go get yours.
It's a big one. It's a big one.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. Okay, you ready?
3, 2, okay, go.
This.
Oh, not the Eiffel Tower.
Yes. That is, yeah. I'm so happy I got this for my birthday. My birthday was like April 29th, so it still have not been built yet. But it will be. I just have other parts.
God, that box is gigantic. Here I am, like I'm sitting with this like little orchid plant my wife and I made.
That's cute. That's actually cute.
My wife got this. Like it's funny. So we went out to visit my my family on the north coast of Oregon. And my older cousin has like, he's got a whole wall. He built the Millennium Falcon. Like he has all of it. And so it kickstarted this thing with my wife where she's like, we should have Legos, like just as designs in the house. And I remember interviewing Tanaya for a story about this. And her whole thing was, she was like, I love having flowers in the house because like they're Legos, they don't die, they're pretty. Like
right there.
Yeah. So like I guess I'm curious in that end. Like for you, what is the thing that you enjoy the most about it? Like why is it a centering activity for you in that way?
I mean, I think for one, like it's just a good time consuming like thing, without your phone and without like technology or anything. It's just, you sit there and like you're focused on something. And I mean, that's my interest right there. But I think, it kind of just, ease your mind. Like you're not focused on basketball. So I think that's kind of why I love it. I mean, I did it when I was younger too. So I think now that I'm older, I can, buy the Legos and stuff like that. They're just in my house.
Yeah. It feels like it's such a popular thing with all you guys. I mean, like you, Tanaya, Rory, Angels talked about it. Jelani was just talking about it on Instagram. Like, why do you think there's such a resonance with this for women's basketball players? And like the best ones at that, like all of like it's like a prerequisite that you have to be a top 100 player to be playing Legos like this.
I have no idea, honestly. I think with basketball players or really any sports players, I know a lot of sport players that has like a Lego set or a Lego collection or anything. I think it's just like a hands-on activity. I mean, we love like some hands-on like basketball, football. I mean, you got some soccer players doing it too, but like they kick the ball. But
Mhm.
I think it's just like a thing we can do just with our hands, just like keep our hands moving, just like helps like with like your I don't even know like I don't even know. I just love Legos, but I think it just comes from a part that it kind of correlates with a sport too. You have instructions. Your instructions is kind of equal to your coach. They kind of give you this playbook. Your playbook is all these different types of these bags that come. What it is, the bags that come with the numbers on it and stuff like that, and you just have
Mhm.
to put it all together. It's like basically like putting like a game plan in together, and
Yeah.
that's like where it like we find kind of like interest in that. So I don't know.
What is what's a favorite? Like what is there a Lego set that you've built or one that you have in your house, be it childhood home or here in Austin that you're like, I loved putting that together. If it wasn't so hard to put together, I would put it together again.
Okay. So this one actually broke, so I'll have to rebuild it. But it was this Mario cube. It was like
Mhm.
like Mario like with the little
Yep.
question box
Yes.
on it going. So it was a 3D cube,
Mhm.
and you could open it up, like open the top
Oh.
up into like 3 worlds. You got like the frozen world, got like your earth type world, and you got like your fire world,
Mhm.
whatever. I forgot all the Mario worlds, but it was like 3 worlds, and it was open up, and you just keep it open, and you can close it back. It'll just be like a little cube. You can carry it, you can walk around with it.
Oh,
Hey,
sick.
like, but yeah, I think that was my favorite one. I mean, it was easy to build. I think the hardest one I ever built was typewriter. It was hard.
A typewriter? Wait, like you built a full typewriter?
Yeah, it was a little typewriter.
Oh,
Yeah, I did it my freshman year.
that's sick. That Eiffel Tower one feels like it's gonna be a challenge.
I feel like it's not. I feel like it's just gonna be like repetitive. It's gonna
I
be the
could see
same thing
that.
over and over.
It's like a lot
And I
of
think
pizzas.
that I
Yeah.
think that's where I'm kind of bored at.
Do you need one that gives you the
Oh,
mental stimulation?
yes, I need one
Yeah.
that's gonna be like, dang, I cannot figure this out. Like, give me some like brain, like some headaches or something. Yeah, for sure, for sure.
That's my wife and I have a Jurassic Park one that's hanging on our wall,
Oh,
and like, yeah, it's like the
it's
old,
a little,
like
little
the
dinosaur, like the
yeah,
little
it's like
T.
the skull, the T-Rex skull. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where like I'm really bad at like being hands-on. Like if she's like trying to find a piece, I'm like, it's right there. She's like, don't do that. Let me do it. Don't do that. And it'll get to a point where I'll just kind of sit and quietly wait
Oh my gosh.
until she'll
So
get
y'all build
frustrated.
Legos together?
Which
So
one?
y'all, so like y'all build together?
Yes.
Oh, you're a strong soldier. I I couldn't build with anybody. Like honestly, I would definitely with Legos. Like no, this is like my work, not no team.
Mhm.
Like that's
Yep.
that's only that's I can't build with nobody.
That's me.
No.
That's me with cooking. I like if I'm in a zone, if I'm like in a zone and I'm doing dinner or something, I like the dogs, my wife, my best friend, a parental figure, everyone has to be out. Like you cannot be in the dojo right now
Yeah,
if
right.
I'm gonna be
No,
doing this.
it's my zone. Yeah, yeah, you're a strong soldier for real
Yeah.
because
She's probably the stronger one because she always has somebody that's like hovering over, ready to like grab it at a moment's notice. She's like, go in the other room. Like, I'll
yeah, no,
call you when you're needed.
y'all are yeah,
Mhm.
y'all got that right there.
Yeah. So before I let you go, I saw you played a little bit of golf this summer. As
Oh my gosh. Yo, golf is the hardest thing ever. That's one thing I would go try again.
yeah. So how'd you get linked? I mean, I'm guessing that was like a university event, right? Where they just like had you roll up, but was it like like how did you end up in the golf world with it?
Hmm. I'm trying to think. How did I end up there? Okay, so I think first, so we have like a Texas athlete here, she's good at golf. She's like one of the best ever. I didn't even
Mhm.
wow, kudos being around her, but Farah is her name. She's on the golf team here at Texas. She was teaching me how to play golf, and I was like, I might try to dibble or dabble into this side. And I think we had like a little like event that was on Texas Golf, like where like kind of the donors and stuff came out. And I think I pulled up and I tried to hit up, I tried to swing, swing a club, and it wasn't connecting with the ball, but kind of embarrassed myself out there. But I think I lost somebody golf their little golf ball too. I hit it somewhere.
Right.
And
Put it in the pond.
yeah, I lost it and I was embarrassed. And I was like, I'm not hitting another one ever again. But no, he won't see me doing that again. Maybe
It's fun.
But
It's a fun game. It's like it's one of those where
it's very humbling.
Oh my God. The emotional regulation that game teaches you is absolutely astounding. Absolutely astounding. Before I let you go, for people that are going to be, tuned in and tapped in, because, this is part of a preseason series, for lack of a better term, what can people expect out of you this year? And what is something that, without giving away a scout to anybody, what's the thing that you think you're bringing that people may not have expected out of Madison Booker over the last couple of years?
I don't even know, honestly. Haven't even thought that far ahead.
Like, I just got back to campus, man. Like,
no, I think for me, what my game will be bringing, I think it'll be more of an aggressive mindset. Probably to take over, like as soon as the game starts. I think sometimes it's past 2 years. It's kind of I've been waiting till the game comes to me until it's my time. I think I'm gonna try to get active early. I think that's one thing I'm still working on. Just but like doing it the right way too, not doing it in a more selfish way, but doing it the right way where I still get my teammates involved. That's the juggle. That's the juggle, being passive or like scorer mindset. But I think that's one thing I was gonna be bringing to this season. That's really it.
Madison Booker from the University of Texas. Maddie, thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate you being on.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And of course, you can hear us on No Cap Space WBB wherever you have access to an internet connection, I guess. YouTube, Substack, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, if you still use it, Twitter, Blue Sky, anywhere else, wherever you get it, we got it. We got more luxury tax installments coming. But for now, we'll see you all very, very soon.